point at which you were doing this, where you were in bands and where you thought, do you know what? Actually, I'm not bad at this. I can do this.
Yeah, I suppose so. I think I think a lot of time, and I think this is probably common. A lot of musicians, you think you're just about getting away with it.
Right.
You're just winging it and thinking, blimey, if anyone really knew how little I know, you know. But I think I think there's a lot of people probably think like that. It's almost like I can't think what the imposter syndrome.
Right.
You know, where you're in a certain position and you're thinking, oh, God, I don't really know anything about this, what I'm doing, and yet I find myself in this position, you know. So yeah, there was a little bit of that, I suppose. I think you're reliant on feedback from people.
Right.
You know, if someone comes up to you at the end of a gig and says, "My God, that was brilliant! You're great," you know, and you think, "Oh, okay," you know. And I think in general, I think people only come up to tell you something if you're any good, I think, or if you've done something well. It's not very common that someone comes up to you and says, "You know what? I think you should."
Give it up. Put that down.
Put the instrument down. Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah. I mean, you get some people come up offering sort of technical advice, like, you know, you don't want to use that amp, that's a load of rubbish, or that microphone, or whatever. You know, and I've had that certainly, but yeah, I think so. So I think you need a bit of feedback from people to tell you, and also if you join a band, I think it's only when you join a band you realise whether you're any good or not, because you've suddenly got a bunch of musicians you can compare to.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
If you're struggling a bit, or people are telling you you're not doing the right thing, you think, "Oh, I'll have to learn a bit." But then if you, on the other side of it, if you're having to tell other people how to play, you know, you get a feel for sort of where you are, you know. So.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. There is, and I keep hearing this, and I've experienced it myself. There is something about playing music with other people. That there's such a rich quality to it. What it brings in terms of like, oh wow, okay, right, yeah.
I mean, the best comment really is the only way to improve is to play with musicians that are better than you.
Yeah. Which is really easy for me at the moment. So that's great.
But I'm always thinking, you know, and I come against people that I might sort of offer a tip to, or say play like this or whatever, but then I'll go somewhere else and I think, oh my God, these are amazing, you know. And I've been in that situation fairly recently where you see people doing things and you think, oh, I wouldn't have thought of doing that. Right. But it's brilliant, you know, or people who have a skill for a different instrument. Right. That's always the thing, you know.